Do you think it's a conscious force? If I sit down and pray to this God, will they hear me?
I honestly could say I don't know, but I know that you'll change. I know that you'll hear yourself.
Okay,
If you
so
can go down to the ocean, Steve, if you can go down to the Pacific Ocean and just be isolated and just pour yourself out for an hour, I guarantee it will change your life. You will be in tears, but no one will see you. And that's the thing. That's why you have to be alone. You cannot do it with any other person. You must do it on your own because there's no Sam Harris meditation waking up app. It's not going to do the same for you as just you alone. And not knowing is part of the point, I think.
but what's that got to do with God? What's me going down to the beach and pouring my heart out, which would get me into my amygdala, it'll get me thinking about, it'll make me emotional. I can imagine, even listening to certain music can make you feel that. What role is God playing in that moment?
Because if God exists, I do believe that he's inside of you and that you can connect with him. Again, you can't detect him with an MRI machine or you can't detect him with a laser. But, can if he again, it's a big if. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm sorry to disappoint. I'm not that kind of doctor. I can't give you a prescription that'll make you believe, but to have access to it, you have to be open to a communication, right? Imagine you got, an email and you just never respond to it. Like people, remember the movie Interstellar? Have you
Yeah.
seen that movie? So they're, the people on Earth are communicating with the people on, Matthew McConaughey's daughter, and she doesn't know if he's listening. And he doesn't, and he knows that but in that sense, he's kind of like this guy, like he has knowledge that she doesn't have. But if she doesn't try, maybe she wouldn't, maybe just the aspect of trying, the attribute of trying is what opened her up to that return signal, the communication that she eventually
So
received.
interesting because when I asked the question about can God hear me,